Welcome to Joey Kills Everyone's Fun, where I take something fun or exciting or trendy about cats or cat behavior or cat training and tell you why it's actually harmful, mean, or just plain silly. Basically, I'm here to suck all of the joy out of your life. But you'll actually thank me in the end because you'll learn something. Hey, you, person who's thinking of toilet training your cats, sit down. We need to talk. Now, you might be wondering, Joey, are you sitting by your toilet right now? Of course I'm sitting by my toilet. We're talking about toilet training cats. Where else would I sit? I realize those videos of a cat using a toilet seem cool, and some cats are successful with it, but it's a really bad idea, and let me explain why. I want to offer you some things that you can do instead that will meet the same need as toilet training your cat. To get started, let's talk specifically about poop.
Ew.
Now, I'm talking cat poop, and what your cat is thinking when they take a dump. Cats, despite being fearsome hunters, are also prey for other animals. And so when they take a massive, stinky, gross, tear-inducing, probably demonic, oh my god, it is the worst smelling, most foul thing on the planet, poop. It may seem like they want you to smell it, but they don't. Instinctually, they want to cover it up. Actually, if your cat isn't burying their poop, it may be a sign that they're sick, stressed, or that they don't like the litter that you're using. Your cat wants to cover up their poop, or they might become poop. As in, they're going to get eaten. After you get eaten, you get turned into poop. That's gross to think about, but honestly, that's what happens. Cats instinctually prefer going in soft, sandy, or dirt-like materials for that reason, because then they can bury it afterwards. If you're toilet training your cat, you can't really do that. Your cat is going to be stressed out when they go to the bathroom, and it's going to be confusing and not enjoyable for them.
Okay, you cat weirdo, why should I care?
First of all, rude. I put a lot of time into this video to help prevent you from getting your floor peed on, yet here you are giving me sass. Ugh. Let me explain myself. Cats may put up with a less than ideal litter box setup or a litter box substitute in the case of toilets when things are going well in their lives. While they're young, or while they're not sick, or while their life doesn't have a ton of stress, they might be okay with that less than ideal setup. But when things change, oh geez, you are not gonna like the results. Unless you like cleaning cat pee. I personally prefer knitting or really most other hobbies, let's be honest here. But you know, honestly, whatever gets you that dopamine, no judgment. Maybe a little bit of judgment. Speaking of which, as your cat gets older, it will be harder for them to jump onto the toilet. And once they get onto it, they'll have a harder time hovering over it. I've seen products claiming to be better for senior cats in toilet training, and no. Honestly, just no. For a senior cat, you want them to basically just be able to walk right in and out of the box with as little effort as possible. There's not really a way to do this with a toilet, although you may get a few years of litter box maintenance ahead of time. But again, do you like cleaning cat pee? Really? Do you like cleaning cat pee? Surprisingly, no one has ever said yes to that. I've never gotten a yes. Okay, now that I've crushed your dreams of toilet training a cat, what can you do instead? Obviously, something is making you think about toilet training your cat. It might be the glory of likes on social media, or it might be easier maintenance of the litter box. So let's think about some other ways that we can accomplish that same goal that are still cat friendly. And no, the answer is not a self-cleaning litter box. Oh, no. I opened that box. This is not good. This is not good. Stay away. We're not, nope. We're saving that for another video. That's gonna be later. We're not going into the problems with self-cleaning litter boxes in this video. But if you do want me to crush your dreams about that too, subscribe and I'll probably put out a video on them eventually. Better solutions include making litter box maintenance easier. I like products like the Litter Genie, who is not sponsoring this video. They just make a good product. Allow you to scoop right into it right next to the litter box. Scooping is no longer a problem because the odor is contained and it's right there. You can just scoop whenever you walk by the box. That's what I do. I just scoop whenever I walk by one of my litter boxes. Getting a litter mat that traps litter after your cat gets done taking a stinky... Hello, Poutine. Oh, Poutine, are you gonna join us? Poutine might join us. Getting a litter mat that catches litter as your cat's cute little paws walk out after taking that stinky, not so cute dump. Seriously, your cat really dropped a foul one. holy cow. I think they might have accidentally broken a couple of international laws because it was that bad. It was really bad. Oh my God. These mats make cleaning easy and reduce tracking. If you're concerned about the planet and don't want to use clay litter, honestly, clay litter does have a lot of advantages, including that it meets a lot of the needs of cats and things they look for in a substance that they want to pee on. But it honestly isn't great for the environment. Instead of toilet training your cat though, use a grass seed based litter. It's more environmentally friendly and it's more sustainable, and it has a lot of the same qualities as clay litter. A little bit of a word of caution. Watch your cat for a few days after putting it out, or get a security camera to put on the box and make sure that they don't eat it. I've had a few clients whose cats have decided it was a snack instead of litter, and they decided to munch on it, which, ew. I know, toilet training your cat may seem cool, but it's actually kind of I hope I've successfully killed your fun, and I'll see you next time when we send another myth about cats to an early grave.